Hey gang, welcome back to another episode of
The Nerd Treasure Chest.
I'm Scott.
I'm Big T. Let's dive into the latest figure from Scott's collection here. A figure you have. You guys probably don't know who this is. This is Yoda, a Jedi Master. It's a pretty minor character, you know, not really involved in the movie storyline at all.
At all.
Whatever. This is freaking Yoda. Freaking Master Yoda. Man. Alright. So, quick story. I was 5 when Empire came out. So, going to the theater and this dude popping up, like, who's this little dude? I was like, oh, he's cool looking, blah, blah, blah. And then he turns out to be the master that Luke's looking for.
Yeah.
Blindsided us.
Completely.
Biggest blindside of the movie.
I agree with you. Well, kind of.
No.
Kind of. I'm like, wait a second.
Maybe
you set me up.
Second biggest blindside of the movie. But yeah, I mean, we were all fascinated by Yoda as kids because he was tiny and he had a snake and a cane, which we lost all of this, just so you know.
Yeah.
Every one of us at one point in time, our Yoda was without a robe, cane, or snake. It's just how it happened.
Yeah. He even has like a little belt on there and there's
Yeah.
a little silver device on there. Does anyone know what that silver device is? I was thinking it was the flashlight that he took off of R2-D2.
Oh, that could be it
Or
too.
the one that he stole
from R2-D2.
I don't know. Hey, you guys tell us what you think this is. You guys might know. Tell us,
Yeah.
let us know. We're not experts.
Because canon's all messed up. I mean,
Yep.
he dropped his saber when he was fighting Palpatine. Spoiler alert.
I was trying to show you
But
a
I don't
super
know.
close up.
I don't think he recovered it.
There it is.
Certain comics have it being destroyed, but Luke had it in The Mandalorian. Maybe Yoda would have built another one when he got to Dagobah.
Yeah. It's a good question.
There's who knows.
Someone out there I think has pinned it. I forgot who it was, but I'm not really sure what they said it was. But like Big T says, I think there's altering opinions on that.
So yeah, I would go with flashlight too. It could be his flashlight, his water bottle. I don't know. I mean, who knows what it is?
Hey gang, if you like our stuff, you like our material, you like our videos, please give us a like and subscribe.
It means a lot to promote the channel, get us in the algorithm of whatever YouTube's got going on that day. It's a simple click of the button.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Like I said, Yoda's a mysterious guy. We don't know his race. We don't know if he has a last name or if he's just Yoda like Cher and Madonna. You know, he's just Yoda.
I know Weird Al Yankovic wrote a song about him.
Yep, sure did.
And we're going to play a couple riffs right here.
He's been voiced, of course, by the great Frank Oz in the films.
Ah, yeah, there you go.
On radio stuff, John Lithgow has voiced him, I think, in the official radio adaptation of The Empire Strikes Back from the 80s.
I did not know that.
I know Mark Hamill does some Yoda voice work as well.
Yep, that I knew.
But I think for the movies, it's always been Frank Oz.
This guy is on an unpunched 65 card back. It's the bandolier, your Y-Wing, and the C-3PO case. And it's not punched. It was bought at Toys R Us for, $268.
Good deal.
Yeah. Yoda goes for this much money. I'll put it right here as it floats by. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but we'll put it in there. Let you guys know. And this one has, like he said, the 2 grayed out figures here because this came out pre-Return of the Jedi and they didn't want to spoil those figures.
So this is either late 82 or early 83 when you see that. I'm just guessing the time frame.
Yeah, it is.
Because until the movie came out in May of 83,
Mm-hmm.
that's when those 2 figures, they're Ewoks.
This is probably,
Spoiler.
I think someone had mentioned, which is kind of cool, that they figured out that these, like you said, 1983, they were released right around Christmas time.
Yeah,
I think
sense.
so that's why they want to get them out.
Yeah, the movie coming out
in May.
You would want to capitalize. And then reprint figures like Yoda, who was originally in Empire Strikes Back, of course, stormtroopers, things like that have the Return of the Jedi tag on them. Those are ones that you could release at Christmas time and not spoil anything for the movie.
That is correct. So Yoda is mentioned for the first time in which movie? Empire Strikes Back.
By Obi-Wan Kenobi.
There you go.
Played by the great Alec Guinness in those scenes.
Yeah. He basically tells Luke that it's you got to go talk to this guy named Yoda.
Talk to his guy, the Jedi Master who trained me.
Ooh. Ben? You will go to the Dagobah system.
Dagobah system.
There you will learn from Yoda, the Jedi Master who instructed me.
And before you get into that, remember, Yoda trains all the younglings, so therefore he trained Obi-Wan as well as a youngling, and there'd be no point for Obi-Wan saying, go visit Yoda who trained me. Well, he trained me until Qui-Gon did, but you don't know who Qui-Gon is because he's dead and his ghost's not around.
I want to do the video storyline showing you that real quick. Because it's a big mess.
No mess. So I think it's just easier. Plus, Obi-Wan's not wrong. Yoda did train him from a certain point of view.
From a certain point of view, yeah.
You know, that's how Obi-Wan rolls. Obi-Wan the Deceiver.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you guys have not seen Rebels yet, I'm on the 3rd season of Rebels. I finally got around to it. Man, Yoda shows up in there, and I cannot tell you anything about it, but he learns a really cool new thing to do. And he couldn't do it before, but he learns how to do it. Well, yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's in Rebels. And once you watch it, you see, you're like, oh, that's cool how they explain that. But I'm not going to give it away. Go watch it. It's really cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in Clone Wars and Rebels with Yoda, and he does pop up a couple times in Rebels, I think.
Rebels Season 3 is amazing.
I like Season 3. I don't like it as much as Season 2. I think Season 2 is the best season.
Season 2 is good.
Because you've got Vader and Maul and stuff like that. But
Season 4 I haven't done yet.
Season 4 is really good too. Especially the last couple episodes. And if you've watched the Ahsoka series and you haven't watched Rebels, I really suggest you go back and watch the 4 seasons of Rebels.
That was me.
And then watch Ahsoka because it makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. I watched Ahsoka blind, no Rebels at all.
Yeah, so and there's all these characters that you don't know who they are, why they're important, and why you're looking for them when they're all taken care of inside the 4 seasons that is Rebels.
Yeah, it's kind of like I did the whole thing of watching the 4 Star Wars movies and going back and watching the prequels. That's what happened with Ahsoka, and then I'm going back and watching what's happened before Ahsoka. The Rebels. Now I want to watch Ahsoka again because there's a lot of cool stuff. And what's the large creature that shows up at the very end in canon? It starts with a B. He's the Force. He's not the lightsaber. Batu. Yeah, that guy's cool too. I didn't expect that guy coming.
That guy voiced by the great Tom Baker, who was the 4th Doctor in the 1970s and early 80s on Doctor Who.
Oh, okay.
If you didn't know that, the Bantu is Tom Baker.
Cool. Very
big
cool.
Sci-fi nerd actor.
Okay.
Kind of guy there. But this figure was a must-have. When Empire came out, the top of your list had to be, well, you wanted a Slave Leia action figure, but they didn't make them back then. So it was Yoda. I mean, you had to have Yoda. I'm sorry, that was Jedi. I got myself turned around there. The 2 Leias you had in Empire were the Cloud City Leia and the Hoth Leia.
Yeah.
But Yoda was a must-have figure. You couldn't play Star Wars without having a Yoda, especially when they came out with this cool, we're trying to find a photo of it, Dagobah playset that had a little place for Vader to come out of the cave and R2 to go in the mud. And
I had that playset.
I had that too, yeah. I think everyone had that playset. It was great. It was a great little interaction playset. But again, you had to have Yoda and your Bespin Luke.
Yeah, especially if the X-Wing ever crashed, you had to have Yoda raise it up out of wherever damage had happened and make it fly around.
We had a gravel driveway with no curb back then.
Oh, yeah.
If you go by my mom's house now, there's a curb. Not that you'll go by my mom's house, but there's a curb now. But when I was 5-6 years old, there was no curb. So when it would rain, this little puddle of water would form up, and I would go out there to the edge of the road and put my Dagobah down and then crash my X-Wing into the swamp. So I could play Star Wars that way right there.
That's pretty cool.
Sometimes you would lose your Star Wars in the puddle and you have to wait for it to dry up to find your figure.
Oh man, that would suck.
Yeah. When you're putting your hand around looking in the water looking for them, but Mom's calling for dinner and you gotta do it.
For sure.
That's how it did back in the days, boys and girls in the 80s. We went outside and played with our Star Wars figures and toys. Mm-hmm. And like I said, Yoda was just a must have when that movie came out in 1980. You couldn't get around having a Yoda figure in your collection.
Yeah, correct.
Even now today, must have. You gotta have a Yoda.
Yeah, we'll throw some clips up right here. It kind of shows Yoda walking around in Dagobah when Luke first encounters him, not knowing that is Yoda, the Jedi Master or the Jedi Warrior. So.
Feel like what? Like we're being watched.
Oh, wait, put your weapon. I mean you no harm. I am wondering, why are you here?
I'm looking for someone.
Looking? Found someone you have, I would say.
Right.
Help you I can. Yes.
I don't think so. I'm looking for a great warrior.
Oh! Great warrior. Oh. Force not make one great.
Put that down. Now we... Hey! It's my dinner.
How you get so big eating food of this kind?
Listen, friend, we didn't mean to land in that puddle, and if we could get our ship out, we would, but we can't, so why don't you just...
Not get your ship out.
Hey, get out of there!
Yeah, and again, no internet or anything back then, so none of us knew
Right.
that was Yoda, and it was nice. It was a nice swerve. Not the biggest swerve of the movie, of course, but
Looking for someone you are.
yeah, found someone you have. I think.
Yeah, take him to you I can.
Mine. Still in the
Greatness.
the light from
Yeah.
I do think that is. You know what?
I think it's the light from R2-D2. He goes, you can keep it.
I think that is, yeah, because if you turn it upside down, yeah, that's the light. That's got to be the light. That's not a lightsaber. That is
The flashlight.
that is the flashlight he steals from R2.
Like Yoda's like playing coy, like he doesn't know what a freaking flashlight is, right? Come on, man. Like he lived at Coruscant, dude, where everything was high tech.
Yeah.
Oh, you're making a mess. Hey, that.
Fine, or I will help you not.
I don't want your help. I want my lamp back. I'm gonna need it to get out of this slimy mud hole.
Mud hole. Slimy. My home this is.
R2, let him have it.
Fine.
R2!
It's badass. Yoda is a badass. Lived to be 900 years old. Again, we don't know his species, but he was around a long time, trained a lot of Jedi. Has a really cool fight scene with Dooku in Episode 2 and Palpatine in Episode 3.
Yeah, and this is not the same thing as Baby Yoda. There's no Baby Yoda. Everyone said Baby Yoda because we didn't have a reference to him.
For Grogu, yeah.
In The Mandalorian.
In The Mandalorian, yeah.
So all we could call him was Baby Yoda.
Yeah, Baby Yoda's all
Which
we
is a
knew.
bad mistake.
I still call him Baby Yoda.
So do I.
Even though it's Grogu, I still call him Baby Yoda. Did I wear my Baby Yoda hat? No, I didn't.
Yeah, you usually you haven't known what's coming out of videos, so yeah.
But so yeah, Yoda, Jedi Master, badass. He's fantastic. One of the all-time iconic characters. Even if you're not a Star Wars fan, you probably know who Yoda is.
Yep.
And that's how popular and iconic he is. You know Darth Vader and you know Yoda. If you have any kind of pop culture reference at all.
In fact, I have one more thing to show you real quick. We're gonna put him away, and I see him over there peeking.
Wake me, you did. The way of the lightsaber.
We were discussing your figure,
Is that okay, Yoda? Sorry, Yoda.
so we're gonna let him.
The Force is with you, young Padawan.
Well, thank you.
Good. I'm glad.
Are you throwing a fireball at Big T?
You want to
He's
go?
giving him the chokehold.
You want to go? Let's go, little man. Let's go. Come on, I would have lost y'all, just so we're clear.
Anyways.
Even though he's little, I would have lost.
So be looking for a video. I'll make it.
Meditate upon the Force.
Meditate on the. Nice
yeah.
strike.
Let's go. Let's bring it.
You're gonna cut off your ears. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. And
I'm Big T, and this is
Yoda
and Scott.
and Scott.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Booyah. Hey, gang. Welcome back.
To the nerd treasure chest. I don't know why my voice did that.
Going on the bloopers. That's great. Hey, gang. Welcome back to another episode. I'm trying. I know. I need consistent. I need my script right here. It's my fault. Sorry. Hey, gang. Welcome back to another episode
Of the nerd treasure chest.
Sorry, Big T was drinking.
Yeah.
And I'm Scott.
I'm Big T, the one who was drinking.
And we're going to roll with that, I think.
Yeah,
it's fine.
I think we should.
Okay.
Watching the nerd treasure chest.
The treasure list.
I'm Big T, this is Yoda and Scott.
Do or do not subscribe.
Yes, no, there is no, do or do not, there is no try. You better like and subscribe, my young Padawans.
All right.
Peace.
That was the most sloppy ending we've ever had, but it'll be funny.
It'll be funny.
All right.
You want to go? Let's go. Let's go. It's so strong for being so little.
He turned it on. He just turned on his lightsaber.
Yes, I know. Just go. Just bring it. Bring it. I just said bring it, little man. Come on.
Which path will you choose? The choice is yours.